For most of us, love feels like a total mystery. It's chaotic, it's unpredictable, but what if I told you that healthy, real, lasting love isn't a mystery at all? What if it's a biological system, one that you can actually understand and even build? Today, we're going to look past the sparks and the drama to explore the real science of what makes a connection feel safe. We're about to decode the biology of the human heart. So let's just start with a paradox, one that pretty much challenges everything we're taught about being in a relationship. It sounds completely backward, right? Dependence is the secret to independence? But stick with me, because this single idea is the key to everything we're about to unpack. And by the end of this, you'll see it's not just some clever phrase, it's a biological fact. Our culture is obsessed with the stuff on the left. We're taught to chase the spark, the drama, that roller coaster feeling. We're told that is passion. But the science? Well, it points us to the column on the right. Healthy love is actually built on safety, on certainty, consistency, and, believe it or not, rest. This isn't a lack of passion. It's a completely different state for your brain to be in. So we really need to reframe how we think about a good relationship. It's not about never fighting. It's about having this incredibly powerful biological system called effective regulation. Think of it this way. A secure partner acts like an external regulator for your internal world. Their job, and your job, is to help manage stress and anxiety. It's a biological utility, not just some romantic bonus. But to really understand how this system works when it's healthy, we first have to look at what's going on when it's broken, or as the science calls it, dysregulated. And this is a state that, honestly, so many of us live in often without even having the words to describe what it feels like. Let's just get personal for a second. Have you ever had that feeling, where a text message that's just a little too short, or a certain tone of voice, or even just a tired look from your partner sends this jolt of panic right through you? You are not imagining it. You're not being crazy. Your brain is literally scanning for threats to the connection, and man, is it exhausting. And this state actually has a name. It's called relational hypervigilance. It's basically a condition where your brain's threat detection system is just stuck in the on position inside your relationship. It takes these tiny, ambiguous cues from the person you love and blows them up into these massive warnings of abandonment or rejection. It's like your internal alarm system is just calibrated way too high. Now, the root cause of this isn't some flaw in your character. It's a neurological state called limbic dysregulation. Your amygdala, which is basically the alarm system for your brain, is just overactive. And this creates this incredibly painful contradiction. You desperately want to be close to someone, but your own nervous system is treating intimacy like it's a potential trap. You're literally caught between your need for connection and your brain's instinct to protect you. And living this way, well, it has huge costs. Your brain is burning an incredible amount of energy just trying to predict and prevent pain. This is what leads to what are called protest behaviors, lashing out or shutting down, just trying to get some kind of response. And this creates those super high-intensity cycles of fighting and then making up, which, weirdly, can start to feel addictive. And this is the great deception. We think this exhausting, volatile cycle is passion. That intense feeling of making up feels like proof of how much you love each other. But it's not. It's the feeling of temporary relief from the biological terror of being disconnected. It is the signature of attachment insecurity. Okay, so that's the problem. But the good news? Secure love isn't some kind of magic. It is a predictable biological process. It's a system that's literally built for safety. This is what a regulated nervous system looks like in action. It's this simple feedback loop that builds trust, little by little over time. It all starts with what's called a bid for connection, just a small, vulnerable moment where you express a need. Then comes the most important step, a sensitive response, where your partner really tunes into the feeling behind what you're saying. This leads to co-regulation, which is where the real biology happens. And finally, your deep down beliefs about love, they get a positive update.
So, what is this co-regulation I'm talking about? Well, when your partner responds with care, this amazing cascade of biological events happens. Your HPA axis, which is the command center for your body's stress response, it literally just shuts down. Your brain gets flooded with this amazing cocktail of neurochemicals like oxytocin, that's the bonding hormone, and endogenous opioids, which are your body's natural painkillers. Your heart rates can even start to beat in sync. This is called neurological synchrony. You are literally physically calming each other's nervous systems. And the result of this feedback loop over and over again is just profound. Your relationship becomes a safe haven. It's a place you can always return to for comfort and to get regulated. And that frees up your brain. It doesn't have to waste all that energy on defense anymore, constantly scanning for threats. It can finally switch into exploration mode, and that's the mode you need to be in for creativity, for learning, for growth.
So how does this whole system of safety actually create independence? Let's go all the way back to that paradox we started with and look at what's happening in the brain.
So here it is, the dependency paradox. The logic is actually really simple. When you have an absolutely reliable, secure home base to return to, you feel so much safer taking risks out in the world. You're more willing to explore, to chase your dreams, to be your authentic self, because you know that if you fall, there's a safe place to land. Healthy dependence isn't clinging. It's having a secure anchor that lets your ship sail farther and farther out to sea.
So let's look at the advantages on a brain level. A secure brain has a prefrontal cortex that's amazing at something called top-down regulation. It's like the calm adult in the room telling the brain's alarm system to just stand down. Secure brains also have strong object constancy, which is the ability to feel loved and connected even when your partner isn't physically there. The result of all this is relational homeostasis, a state of calm, predictable balance, not chaos.
And this right here leads us to a really common and really crucial misunderstanding. For a nervous system that's gotten used to the chaos of insecure attachment, that calm state of homeostasis can feel, well, it can feel boring. If you spent your entire life mistaking the anxiety of volatility for the feeling of passion, then peace can feel really, really quiet.
I really want you to take this in for a second. If you've ever been in a healthy, stable relationship and you felt this weird urge to shake things up or you felt like something was missing, this is why. That feeling is not a sign that the love is weak. It's the sound of your biology finally taking a deep breath. It's the feeling of your nervous system coming to a complete and total rest, maybe for the very first time in your life.
Okay, so what if you didn't get this growing up? Are you just stuck? Absolutely not. You can build this system as an adult. Here's how you do it.
The concept is called earned security. And I want you to think of it like this. Your attachment style isn't a life sentence. It's more like a default setting. And you can change your defaults through conscious, consistent practice. And by repairing the little ruptures in your relationship, you can literally rewire the neural pathways in your brain to choose security over anxiety. It's a muscle, and you can build it.
Okay, so here are 3 practical tools you can use to start building that muscle. First, practice mentalizing. The next time you feel that old anxiety kick in, just pause and reframe it. Ask yourself, okay, my brain is telling me this is a threat because of my past. What's another, more generous reason for my partner's behavior right now? Second, use direct bids. Instead of withdrawing or picking a fight, just say what you need. Hey, I'm feeling a little distant from you. Can we just connect for a few minutes? And third, try somatic soothing. Don't underestimate the power of your body. A long hug, holding hands, even breathing in sync can send a signal of safety straight to the nervous system that bypasses all those anxious thoughts. So as we bring all of this together, we really get to the true purpose of connection, which I think can be captured in this really simple, powerful metaphor. This is the ultimate takeaway. The story we're told that you have to choose between being a strong, independent person or being a deeply connected partner. It's just a false choice. It's a total misunderstanding of how we're wired. The security you feel from connection is the neurological fuel for your individual strength and your growth. One doesn't just support the other, one literally creates the other.
A secure, loving partnership isn't a cage. It's a safe nest. It's the thing that gives you the strength and the confidence to grow the strongest wings you possibly can, and then to go out and fly. And that is what healthy love actually looks like.